Morning, guys. Yeah, a bit of a fun night, unexpected really. We've got the manufacturing data, which is only a soft data, but the market did not like that. And what they also didn't like was the oil cuts, as we see oil have a bit of a major gain overnight as they look to cut out production. I see that as a political move by Russia, to be honest, but what that's done is change the commodity window or commodity picture significantly. We can see here the commodity index jumped higher, and that's been good for the Aussie dollar on the back of that. But just to back off and have a look at the larger picture is that, you know, with oil prices going up, that's inflationary. Yeah, and then we look at the ISM data. That's you know, a lack of growth. Yeah, manufacturing. So you've got growth coming off, but you've got inflation, i.e., oil heading up, and we had the PCE numbers last week as well, which is the you know, the Fed's favoured inflation figure, and that did tick a little bit lower, but the things are starting to price in inflation going back up again, and so you've got growth going down, inflation going up. That's the definition of stagflation, which is not what the Fed would want. So it's all a little bit tricky, and you know, I guess in these environments when you're going from a period of growth to a period of contraction, it's always going to be turbulent, frothy times until we get that clearer picture. S&P pretty much unchanged. Nasdaq a bit stronger, but the bigger move was in the Dow. Dollar index did run up on that OPEC news, and then faded away on the growth news. And we can see similar sort of story in bonds, where it sort of rallied on the OPEC news and then faded away on growth news. So tricky times. Yen was also a mixed bag, pretty much unchanged, but you can certainly see the Aussie dollar had a great session on the back of it, of that OPEC news and the commodity window, and it's certainly cracked above 67 now, which is great for those who long Aussie dollar. Those who are holding US dollars, maybe not so much. A little bit more upside, I would suggest, in the Aussie. You know, I guess the next resistance is around the 67. There's 67.80. Or 68.80, sorry. Around that high there. I don't know if it'll get that high in this move, but it could easily do that. Euro dollar back up against that double top as US dollar weakened. I'd say we're going to now go and have a look at this high up here in 1030. That's 130 pips higher. Cable pushing back up towards that 124, is just sitting above it at the moment, but the major resistance is at 124.50, so about another 30 points higher. And dollar yen, nice cycle there, and you've got a bearish engulfing bar. That's a good sell signal. Generally that you would trade those pretty strongly, signal like that, bearish engulfing bar off that sort of, off a resistance level and off the moving average, tends to do well as you get these cycles moving in that direction.